Hey guys, this is Sergeant Phoenix back in the action, and I'm under my bed, which is not exactly normal, but and this video is on episode 114 of Vrains. Did not expect. I expected one thing to happen, and now we're getting up to the bigger picture, I believe. So what happened? So Soulburner and Roboppe clashing out dueling, and we saw the new Salamander Xyz monster, which was really impressive actually. Quite a decent in fact. I like the design of the card, and Roboppe lost it, and I always say this when I see robots gain intellect. If they keep getting smarter and smarter and smarter, they develop their own consciousness. They start thinking, becoming self-aware. They start having that intellectual superiority, believing they're superior to a mere human because they can think smarter, they're more advanced, like an upgrade. Like the Cybermen from Doctor Who, originally they were designed. The David Tennant ones were designed to keep us alive, to keep the human brain alive at any cost. But the problem is with being a Cyberman, you're not that. You're not a Cyberman. The Cyberman is... Your brain is inside the Cyberman's body. Because your emotions, the very soul of your person's removed. And the reason they remove your emotions is because it hurts. So they stop... They have a chip in the chest piece, which is known as an inhibitor. It stops... When it's activated, it erases emotions. If it deactivated, that person would feel all their emotions and all the pain that they have as a Cyberman. If you saw in a Doctor Who when someone was turned into a Cyberman but their inhibitor was deactivated, he said he wanted it to activate because he was in a lot of pain. And he wanted that pain to go away. But if you activate it, he becomes a Cyberman. Even though he's technically a Cyberman, he's not a Cyberman if that inhibitor's not activated. Anyway, back to that. So, I had a guess the robot, and Roboppe crashed, I should actually say, to be fair. Because Roboppe was a simple houseworking AI system, which I then programmed a new system in to make Roboppe smarter and smarter and smarter, and then have its own self-awareness, and then that intellect kept growing. Roboppe began to get the superiority complex of practically become to even beat I himself, and like I said, that's what intelligence for a machine does to you. Like nowadays, if machines could think, there's most likely none of us would ever exist ever again. They'd probably use us as slaves to build more of them until we can't make any more of them. But then Roboppe's systems crashed and returned Roboppe back into the cleaning bot. And I prefer that or Roboppe than the human one. The human one I like the human idea. I love the design and everything. The deck was really good. But I do prefer the robot design because it just makes Roboppe like cuter, and if they added the intellect in, maybe it would have been I would have been fine with that, but Roboppe's gone. I think Roboppe is gone for good now. But honestly, the next episode, I'm guessing, and I have heard one of my friends told me it'll most likely be Soulburner versus Revolver, most likely, because Revolver wants to take down I for good, and Playmaker and Soulburner, they're going after him to stop him. But when Roboppe went, I should say, when he said goodbye to him, you actually see him shred a tear on his left side, and that shows that that's what makes I more unique than Roboppe could ever be. There's no superiority complex because I was programmed to think like a human, to practically be like half human, despite being practically molecules of electrons that travel between different states. You know, but if there were any flaws in I, it would be because of his original programming. But he has it, but he doesn't have those flaws. You know, he has the programming that he has, but just as a human form. So that is actually great about I, because there's remorse, because he's capable of showing an attachment even to something he creates. You know, technically he created the new Robope by giving him the intellect. So, you know, so I like that I is capable of showing compassion towards Robope now that he's gone. So I did find it sad when we saw Robope. You know, he was happy when he saw Soulburner's Xyzmon. No wait, was it the Link one? The Link 2? I don't know which, the monster attack, and it was like the fire attack, and he said it was really bright, and then there was that smile, and I was like, a little bit. You know, that one got me. You know, because I liked Robope on season 1 and 2. But that's honestly all I can say about this episode. Next week will be coming up, and it's getting crazy. I've actually started a new collection, which are Harry Potter ones. I've just got this today, my Voldemort wand. And I am thinking of doing some videos on collections, so I've started. I'm doing villain collections. You know, I like the villain ones better than the good guy ones. So I'm doing the collection on them. So I have this one and this one. It's not a bad guy one, but I have this one because I love the design of this one. Who cannot love the design of this wand? But I'm gonna go after all the other ones, the Death Eaters. I'm going after Severus Snape's as well. I'm also going after all the Death Eaters. I've already got one there, and Bellatrix, Lucius, and whichever ones I can. But this episode though was really well done because it showed development of Robope, you know, with the intellect, and a teensy bit of understanding about I being you know, him, and those two were really close. But until then, you know, the next episode comes out and the next video will come out sometime. But until then, this is Sergeant Phoenix, over and out.